Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman. We're pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. For those of you new to either pari-mutuels or the Jai-Alai Channel, if those terms are unfamiliar, we will explain them to you as we go throughout today's performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in Game 4, the high-paying High 5 jackpot that begins in Game 3 with its $2,000 guarantee, and it's really been high-paying. Paid out twice yesterday. $2,000 went twice. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager where you pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Begins in Game 3. We also have the all-new for 2020 Mighty Ocho. That's a jackpot wager that begins in Game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in Connecticut, mywinners.com. But placing bets is not necessary to enjoy what we have in store for you today. We do have a scratch in today's performance. Now, a scratch occurs when someone who was scheduled in today's performance, or a performance, and who appeared in the program is unable to play for a medical reason or some type of injury. Number 29, Vuelo, is scratched in all of his scheduled appearances today. Once again, number 29, Vuelo, is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Games 1 through 5. Let's give you a rundown of the scratches as they affect today's performance in its entirety. Game 1, post 7, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Jedden. Game 1, post 7, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Jedden. Game 2, post 3, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, post 3, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. There are no scratches in Game 3. Game 4, post 8, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 4, post 8, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Finally, in Game 5, our only doubles game today. Game 5, post 1 in the backcourt, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. Game 5, post 1, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. That is the scratch of Vuelo as he affects today's performance in its entirety. Andrew, good morning. How are you?
Morning, Stu. Excited to be here. Second day of the week. We had a pretty good day yesterday. We had all these guys. I mean, you got Douglas, who obviously comes out of the gates pretty hot every week. He had 3 wins. Tennessee with 3 wins. Then he had El Barba with 2, Jedden with 2, Anderluck with 2, Carballo with 2, and Ikeda with 1. So there's a lot of guys that weren't able to get their first win of the week in both of those performances yesterday.
I didn't hear you mention Ron's name there.
Didn't mention... Well, sorry.
We know he won 1. No, we know he won 1.
See, you look at this whole thing, Ron's all the way at the bottom. We missed him. That was a good catch, Stu.
Because Scott was,
it was noticeable.
2000.
It was a pretty memorable game that he ended up winning. Tried to give it away. You forget that. That Dejada that he's been working so well for him. But yes, Ron with 1 win as well. But yeah, a couple of guys dominating that win column this week. Noticeably, I mean, you got Bueno here that's substituting in games 2 and 4. So some of these earlier games for him didn't get on the board at all. Didn't find the win column yesterday. So a guy that's squarely in the middle of that pack of in third place right now. He needs to hold on to that third place position. These earlier games can really help him solidify that position. And got a feeling that he's going to grab a couple of these earlier games here. Games 2 and 4, you'll see Bueno playing in for the first time. But we got a lot more Jai-Alai this week. And as we do before the first performance of every day, we have the spectacular 7 scoring video that will explain the format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. Take a look.
spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are just now under 4 minutes away from the first game of the day here. We got 18 for you, 9 in this first matinee, 9 coming in the second matinee afternoon performance that starts at 4 p.m. And there's one scratch, Stu.
There's a scratch that affects Game 1. Wello's out throughout the entire performance. Game 1, post 7, scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. Game 1, post 7, scratch Wello, replace Wello with Jedden. Speaking about Jedden looking pretty solid in this warm-up to Game 1.
Yeah, and Jedden taking advantage of that extra game in Game 1. I won it at least one of those performances yesterday. Has 2 wins on the week to go along with 2 places and 2 shows. And for him, I think Jedden's been a guy that has kind of gone back and forth between those later games, middle games, earlier games. But I think right now he's got a couple in these earlier games. I think he has 1 in the later session as well. I think that's good for him, just for his confidence as well, because we've talked about this a number of times these past couple of weeks with Douglas and Ron and a bunch of names taking all those wins in the feature game. It gets pretty tough there. So for Jedden to get some wins, to get some confidence, we start to see him play much better and the way we've become accustomed to him playing.
No, that's an ongoing debate that we've seen both in the chat and the highlight community, occasionally on Tigers board, and certainly here at Highlight. So with Ron and Douglas winning as many games as they do, is that not disheartening for the rest of the roster?
Sure.
And my position has always been firmly from the beginning, I'm not sure, but doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Having better players increases the play of as many players who can get better. They have to figure it. Ron and Douglas can be beat, and it's the players' responsibility to learn how to beat them, to learn how to take points away from them. And also, more importantly here at Magic City, how not to give points away. That's like the
unforced errors.
Yeah, the unforced errors is a huge part of it. So, whether or not disheartening or not, no. You've got to earn these wins. Long story short, all the players make the same amount of money. Scott goes and puts a big pile of money in the middle of the court and says, you got to go get it. And all the players are responsible for and capable of doing that. They are. Anybody here can win a game that they're in. And, of course, Scott sees that moving up or down on the program sometimes is necessary or helpful to get some focus back, and that's what we're seeing with Jedden right now. Right. Jedden is a late game player. He is.
And take Ben as an example too. He had an earlier game. I think he played in Game 4 as well, and then he had a couple of points against Douglas and Ron that were just unbelievable. Some of the best we've seen him play. So it really does help. These guys playing in a Game 4. They're like, all right, I get some confidence. Then they can go out and I got a really good shot to take down one of these top guys, and you're certainly seeing that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And once again, a very pleasant good afternoon, and we're welcoming you to live Highlight in the Magic City Highlight. Whether you're tuned in on YouTube, we invite you to participate in the live chat, or if you're tuned in the OTB network or ITW network here in Florida, if you're at a track and watching, or if you're at an off-track betting facility in Connecticut, including Windsor Locks. All of them, of course, but Windsor Locks especially.
My Connecticut geography it's just getting pretty good now.
Well, if you fly into Braggley, which is the Hartford airport, You go out of the airport, you make a left, and Windsor Locks is right there on the right, I think.
It's fitting we have a guy Bradley on the roster. How about that? In honor of all the Connecticut fans.
There we go. Didn't think about that connection. Ready to begin game one. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Diaz. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Juice. Barber seems like he's in a good mood today.
Jovial.
That's yeah. Well, I don't know, jovial, and
we'll see.
That might be a push. Our first matchup has Diaz serving to Juice. There's the serve. This Friday matinee performance is underway. Long Karam's gonna score for Juice. Well thrown, point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Tennessee. Juice on the forehand. Soft play. Not soft enough. Tennessee moves up to the 8 line to make that catch. Oh, that's a Magic City bounce right there. Nothing you could do about that. Grabbed a chunk of the side wall and cut. Point 3. In this matchup, Tennessee will serve to the green shirt of post 4, Lamonte. And we're going to take a look at the ball here. Occasionally when it catches an edge like that, it actually cuts into the layers of tape that are on top of the ball, which could lead to a funny bounce when it actually hits a smooth surface like the floor or one of these glass walls.
Yeah, that one took a nice chunk out of that side wall.
Yeah, that.
That was a Magic City of a real Magic City bounce.
A mad Magic City bounce. Lamonte receives. Green of post 4. Rotate left side by Tennessee. Catch by Lamonte. Lamonte goes hard to the front wall. Tennessee's there. Soft touch. Scores. Point 3. Black shirt at post 5. Legend receives.
Wow.
Out of play and off the court. Point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6. In this matchup, we have Legends serving to Fred. Catch by Fred with a hop. Back to the inside he goes. Here's Legend at the 10 line. Strong forehand throw by Legend, and that's a good catch by Fred. Fred goes deep. I don't know what that look did, but Legend dropped the ball anyway, so I guess Fred intimidated him with that stare before he threw the ball, and that's what we like here at Jai-Alai, I guess. Pink shirt at post 7, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Fred sets up for the rebote. Swing and a miss, mid-court. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8. The lovable El Barba. El Barba from the left side. Here's Jen at the 8 line. Rebote left side to the inside. Good catch, good throw. El Barba's got it. Hard to the inside. Jedden makes a nice rebote save. Here's El Barba on the forehand from the 9 line. Nice throw to the inside. Jedden's there. That rebote just got hooked. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, Diaz. Catch by Diaz. Nice backhand. Dropped midcourt, 0.1. In this matchup, Diaz serves to the blue shirt of post 2. Returning the court is Juice. Diaz on the catch, winds up. There's the 2-all cutting out. Juice stops it. Franks gets out of the way. Carambola returns. Stopped. Juggled. On the forehand of Diaz. A lot of activity up there at the 5 line. 0.2. Juice is on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Lamonte. Excellent catch by Lamonte at the 9 line. Tries to go for a carom. It doesn't cut out. Juice back at the 12 line to make the catch. Soft touch. Comes all the way back, but Lamonte missed it on the forehand. 0.2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2. Juice. Trying to stop him. Tennessee. It's a hard throw by Tennessee. Juice going to turn to make the rebote. Missed it. 0.3. Always tricky when you turn your back on that ball, trying to outrun it. Tennessee's on the board with 4 points in this matchup. He serves to the black shirt of post 5, Legend. Tennessee going for that high, lofty serve. That scores. 0.3. Possible game point for Tennessee in the white of post 3. Trying to stop him. Post 6. Fred. Tennessee stops it on the forehand. Fred from the 9 line. Goes deep into the overhead screen. Point and game to the white shirt of post 3, Tennessee. 3 wins it. 2 comes in second. 7 serves to 1. This is a playoff for third place. Diaz sets for the catch on the left. Diaz from the left side. It's a 2-all. It cuts out, and it scores. Well thrown by Diaz. Point and a third-place finish for post 1, Diaz. Results from game number 1 are now official. Coming in first, post 3, Tennessee. Taking second, post 2, Juice. Coming in third, post 1, Diaz. 3-2-1 is the official order of finish for game number 1. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. If we could start off every first game like that one, it would be a pleasure. That was well played.
Yeah,
got that really wonky bounce out of the side wall of Tennessee against Juice. That's, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Fort Pierce court, the The sidewall is not solid. It's actually composite material. There's individual panels, and some of these panels have gaps. Well, they all have gaps, some a little worse than others. And you never know when it's going to catch just a slight little lip. And as has been the rule traditionally in Jai-Alai forever, with some very old courts, with some stones that wouldn't match up exactly correctly, or the ground, if there's a little crack, and if it chewed in the middle of the floor, it's all part of the court. Here are your prices. The $2 quinella 2-3, that's 2-3 or 3-2, first and second, any order, $16. Trifecta, first, second, and third place finish, 3-2-1, 163.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game, a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. A reminder that Vuelo is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Game 2, Post 3, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, Post 3, scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Post time for Game 2 is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And regardless if it's a singles game or a doubles game, we got a little video here that will explain in simpler terms how the sport of Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And hopefully that explanation video cleared anything up for you. Singles and doubles here played the same, except Game 5 you'll see that there's going to be 2 players in each of those colored posts. And we lost the ball again. Sorry, folks. Got distracted. That's the second time that's happened in that same spot there, Stu.
There's a seam.
Yeah,
there's
same
a seam.
spot.
Yes, they don't custom make these screens that go all the way. So, long story short, there's a couple seams. And when the ball hits up against that seam, it goes right up and away on top of the screen.
Up and away. Yes.
Fortunately, we have many
we got a lot
many balls here. So. And 4 minutes to go till we begin Game 2. Reminder to scratch Game 2, Post 3. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 2, Post 3. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno.
And Tennessee, they're taking game number 1. 4 wins on the week for him. In the lead for that Golden Cesta awarded to the player with the most singles wins each week. Think of it like a Player of the Week award and maybe some of the Big 4 sports that you're familiar with there. So Tennessee in the lead. He has 4 wins. Douglas has 3. You'll see him coming up in games 6 through 9. And then there's a whole bunch of guys there with 2 wins. But Tennessee has won 4 out of his last 5 appearances. Struggled in that first matinee, but clearly has found his stride here. And see if he can win another one here coming up in game 2. Be playing out of Post 8. But you see a name up there, Stu, substituting for Flo. That's Bueno out of Post 3. Talked about him a little bit in the intro. Just without a doubt, got to say he's going to get a win here in one of these earlier games, game 2 or game 4. Just too much talent. Holding on to that third place spot right now. Needs a win here. And, he gets in those later games, games 6 through 9, and we talked about it. It's tough to get those wins, so needs to take advantage of these games while he gets them. And, on paper, certainly think that he's got the capability to do it in a very advantageous post position as well, playing out of Post 3.
definitely agree. You know, the play is different. I mean, the play is different. Obviously, it's the same game. It's the same catches. It's the same throws. But obviously, there's a different speed. There's a different rhythm to these early games than there are to the late games.
Yeah.
That's why we call them feature games. And basically based on player skill. You know, for anyone who's new to the Magic City product, you know, you're watching for the last 3 years, or 2.5 years now, you've been watching the evolution of a program from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, you get a chance to look behind the scenes in a number of different ways. Players were hired and trained from scratch, and with only 6 months experience, began to play in 2018, got through that season. Sometimes a little difficult to watch. Made some additions to the roster that improved the overall quality of the roster last year. And today, in our third year, we're seeing players who can get better, some who can't. That's not fair to them. I'm not saying can't get better. They're all improving at different rates.
Yeah, different pace.
Yeah, specific to their
I mean,
abilities.
it's still year 3. I mean, think about you're picking up a sport from scratch, and not as a teenager, not
right.
As an adult, pretty much. That makes it a lot more.
No, and for many of these players, after they've already played football, baseball,
career in
baseball
sport.
and hockey, it's after they've already had a life in other sports, and here we've trained them to play this most foreign of sports, and some take it to a little bit more quickly than others, including some natural left-handed players.
Yeah.
So
most impressive part of it.
Lots of different factors going on.
You talk about that progression. I was just thinking back to last season, and Bueno, at the beginning of his highlight career here, he had so many game points that I remember he would just short arm the serve.
Yeah, having a difficult time.
I mean, that was a time he couldn't get the serve in, couldn't finish off games, and now, I mean, I can't remember the last time. I don't want to jinx him here, but can't remember the last time there was just such a dramatic underserve to seat him after just a great performance out there. So that just shows you the improvement. Just of one guy. Maybe we talk about all of them, but we got game 2 coming up. Let's get to the action.
We're ready to begin our second game. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Diaz. Our first matchup has Diaz serving to Lamonte. Diaz serves. Game 2 begins. Diaz moves back to make the rebote save. Lamonte dropped the backhand. Point 1. Our next matchup has Diaz serving to the white shirt of post 3. Substituting for the scratched Vuelo is Bueno. Bueno from the left side. Hard throw. Rebote saved by Diaz. It's 2-all. Does not cut out. Diaz perfect positioning to make that rebote. He gets it up to the front wall. Bueno's there. Great catch by Diaz. Rebote forehand is up. Doesn't have the distance. Point 3. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4, El Barba. Good serve crossing the wall at the 11 line for Bueno. Point 3. Our next matchup has Bueno serving to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Fred. It's a strong backhand by Fred. Good catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand. Clear. That ball touched the overhead screen. Out of play. Point 3. Bueno's made 3 straight points. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6. Legend. Robote left side by Legend. Point 3. Bueno's made 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of post 7, Juice. Long carom by Juice, stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's hard throw, going to be a 3-wall play. Juice read the Robote well, throws a long 2-wall. It does not cut out. Bueno's got it on the forehand. Another 3-wall play, this one coming lower to the Robote. Juice dug it out. That's a nice Robote for Juice. Backhand by Bueno. Juice going to have another Robote. And he makes it. Bueno on the left side. Puts it softer to the inside. Juice on the run. Juice makes another Robote. Bueno takes it on the hop on the forehand. Juice going for another one. That one fell short. Excellent Robotes by Juice. Great effort. Point goes to the 3. Bueno has 5 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Tennessee. Point 3. Straight points to a possible game point here for the white shirt of post 3. Bueno trying to stop him. Lamonte. Lamonte's got the catch. Backhand to the inside. Here's Bueno. Catch by Lamonte. Excellent catch by Bueno. Lamonte makes the Robote to the outside. Bueno from the 12 line. Point and a perfect game to the white shirt of post 3, Bueno. 3 wins it, 1 places. Remaining players will pair off and play off for show. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. 4 first serves to 5. Soft touch by Fred. El Barba got there. Gets it over Fred's head. Robote makes it up to the front wall. Ball tipped by El Barba, point 5. Six now serves to 7. Juice with a good catch. Legend from the 10 line. Ball tipped by Legend, point 7. Eight now serves 2. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7 rather in the playoff for third place. 8 serves 2. Beautiful backhand throw by Lamonte. Nice forehand Robote by Tennessee. Lamonte, forehand Robote, got away from him, hit the overhead screen, but we got a bonus ball in the process. Very nice. Point 8. Five, 7, and 8 remain in the playoff for third place. 5 first serves to 7. Fred from the left side. He winds up. Soft 2-all, not soft enough, not outside enough. Soft touch by Juice. That worked. Point 7. Possible show point for post 7. Juice. Trying to stop him. Tennessee. Tennessee with the catch on the forehand off Juice's hard serve. Juice makes the catch, takes a step, throws it. Oh, that's what we always try to be careful of. That's a hit. Escapa. Ball shot straight out of Tennessee Cesta and into Juice. Point and a third place finish for Juice. Unofficial order of finish 3-1-7. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Bueno. He had a perfect game, substituting for Vuelo. Coming in second, post 1, Diaz. Coming in third, post 7, Juice. 3-1-7 is the official order of finish for Game 2. And we'll have your prices up. I was about to say in a moment. Then they appeared. Quinella, first and second in any order. So that's 1-3 or 3-1, $19.40. Trifecta, 3-1-7. 135.40. Trifecta is a first, second, and third place finish. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. In addition to Game 3, it's also the beginning of today's High Five jackpot with its $2,000 guarantee. High Five is a pick 5 wager. You correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are no scratches in Game 3. Post time for Game 3 and the High Five is now 9 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage, 150 or better, and in the money percentage, 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
Welcome back to the Rabote Recap. Magic City is now 14 weeks into the Jai-Alai season, and a familiar face has resurfaced atop the championship singles standings. Number 13, Douglas. The Wonder Boy showcased his full arsenal of breathtaking Jai-Alai skills on his way to a dominant 18-win week. With his total of 66 victories, he now holds an 8-game lead on his fiercest competitor, number 12, Ron. Even though Douglas usurped Ron's lead in a hurry, number 12 still put together a solid week of his own with 19 in-the-money finishes. Currently in second place with his 58 wins for the season, Ron seems to be the only other player with a fighting chance of finishing the season with the coveted title of singles champion and the $15,000 grand prize. And once again, Bueno managed to hold on to his position in the final prize money slot, closing out another week of play in third place. Number 22 finished the week with 20 in-the-money finishes, including 4 much-needed singles victories to keep pace with the rest of the pack. Sitting in fourth place overall and continuing his push up the standings is number 23, Ikeda. The barista served up a highly caffeinated and impressive performance in Week 14 to the total of 6 singles wins. With his 40-win total, Ikeda now sits just 5 games outside of that all-important third-place spot in the singles standings. Tied up in 5th place with 38 wins going into Week 15 are 2 of the inaugural players on the roster are lovable Canes, Ben and Tennessee. Ben put together some of his best singles play in Week 14, skyrocketing up the leaderboard with a whopping 8-win output. Tennessee, on the other hand, and struggled early on but still collected 4 wins of his own to remain in fighting shape. And finally, as the late games become increasingly more difficult, Carballo and Kubala are struggling to find their footing and in the money finishes. Last year's 2nd and 3rd place finishers are currently in a tie for 7th place going into week 15. And speaking of the highly competitive late games, we attribute this in large part to the commanding comeback from this week's Golden Cesta winner, Douglas. Number 13 clinched his 2nd consecutive Golden Cesta after totaling a season-high 18 singles victories in a week. Day in and day out, Douglas sent his opponents back to the bench at an unprecedented rate. His relentless upswing even earned himself a Grand Slam all-win performance in the Saturday afternoon program. Most importantly, his standout play helped him reclaim the proverbial throne at the top of the singles championship standings. Congratulations to Magic City's Wonder Boy on his 2nd Golden Cesta of the 2020 season. The 2nd tournament of the Doubles Championship Series at Magic City continued to be on hold in Week 14. Week 15 at Magic City will provide us with some of the doubles action we've all been longing for. Until further notice, Game 5 at Magic City will now be a spectacular 7 doubles game. However, please note that these newly implemented doubles games will not count towards the Doubles Championship Series, which will now consist of just 2 official doubles tournaments instead of 3. Keep watching the Jai-Alai Channel and follow at Jai-Alai Channel on Instagram for consistent updates on Magic City Jai-Alai. Shout out to this week's fantasy winner, Trifecta. Team Trifecta will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt as well as a full $100 cash prize for its stellar performance in Week 14. Watch our weekly fantasy review on our Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel for more details on Trifecta's winning Week 14 lineup. Every week is a new chance to earn points for your fantasy team, so you can always come back to your team or join the league at any time. And remember, the cash prize of $100 sponsored by Magic City Jai-Alai will remain unlocked as long as there are 100 active league members. But that's not all. If we surpass 150 active members, Magic City has agreed to increase the prize money to $150. And it will remain unlocked at that value. Visit fantasyhighlight.com to join the league for free, draft your own fantasy team, and start winning. This week's Rebote play goes to our South Florida legacy, number 22, Bueno. Bueno has certainly hit his stride in the 2020 season, sitting comfortably in 3rd place overall with 45 wins. This second-generation pelotari continues to develop at an astounding rate while exhibiting unparalleled effort and determination until the final whistle of every performance. In this play, Bueno demonstrated his never-give-up mentality as he dove into the side netting to perfectly execute a no-look rebote to score. It sounds impressive because it is impressive. This rebote play is a perfect representation of the fast-paced, wildly athletic, no-holds-barred version of Jai-Alai that can only be found at Magic City. See it for yourself in this Rebote Play of the Week.
There's the carom by Ben. Bueno read it, stopped it, returns the carom for a sharp cut. Ben got there, stopped it, returns the 3-wall play. This is going all the way outside. Bueno's on it. What a save by Bueno. What a terrific save by Bueno.
And folks, that was the Rebote recap, and you saw Bueno's little profile there. The Rebote recap recaps last week's action here at Magic City. That was Week 14. We're into Week 15 now, and that was Bueno. He won game number 2. And I was saying he's got to win some of these earlier games, take advantage of those opportunities, and doing just that there in game number 2. Win number 46 for him on the season and his first of the week. And Tennessee, with his win there in game number 1, jumps up to 4th place. He has now surpassed Ikeda in a solo 4th. He has 4 wins behind Bueno. And Stu, Tennessee there, hopefully he can mentally recover after
trying to take juice out.
Yeah, right? We were talking about yesterday how, if you'd ever hit someone as a pitcher. And I think given his reaction, how quickly he ran off the court there, it's safe to say that I don't think he's ever done that before.
No. Well, I don't know about pitching, but no, here it's... But
no, all jokes aside.
The focus is on how to avoid escapa, how to avoid it, how to maintain control of the ball the whole time. That's why, actually, the fact that Juice got hit with that is kind of ironic, because since the beginning, Juice is one who will take these wacky swings that we've had to talk to him about.
Yeah.
Where the ball is just coming to him and he kind of throws without paying attention to where the opponents are and stuff. And, there's one argument that said, well, as my opponent, it's your responsibility to get out of the way. And that's fine for traditional highlight, but not here. Not here. It's just way too dangerous because that's one thing. These guys come from other sports. They're strong.
Yeah.
I mean, they're strong. So, yeah, you get some of these strong guys.
Strong contact. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nothing in
That brings us to 0 minutes, and we're ready to begin game number 3. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 begins today's high 5. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Fred. Our first matchup has Fred serving to Juice. Fred serves. We begin game 3. Long carom by Juice. Scores well thrown, point 2. Looks like his arm's okay from here. Receiving white shirt to post 3, Tennessee. Be careful, Tennessee. Might be out for revenge. Good catch by Tennessee. Nice backhand. Tennessee makes the catch on the forehand. High to the front wall. Juice missed the bounce, point 3. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the green shirt of post 4. Entering the court, Diaz. Good serve by Tennessee. Scores, point 3. In this matchup, Tennessee serves the black shirt of post 5, El Barba. Backhand by Tennessee. El Barba makes the rebote, hit too high, got away from him, point 3. Tennessee's made 3 straight points. He now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Legend. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Legend makes the catch. Tennessee's at the 9 line. Strong backhand. Catch by Tennessee. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Legend. Rebote left side to the outside. Legend on the run. That scores, point 3. Three on the board with 4 points. Serving now to the pink shirt of post 7. Receiving, we have Jedin. Beautiful backhand throw by Jedin. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Catch by Jedin. Tennessee on the rebote to the outside. Jedin tipped it. Point 3. Tennessee has 5 points. Here's post 8. To complete the first round of play, we have Lamonte. Ball tipped by Tennessee, point 8. It's a nice 5 straight points for Tennessee. Play continues. Completion of the first round of play leaves all matchups worth 2 points through the end of the game. Fred returns first in the second round. Ball tipped away, point 8. Lamonte with 3 points. Back and ready to receive. Post 2 in the blue shirt, Juice. Long
Wow.
Karam's going to score. Cleared the pad and in. Point 2. Joe on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, Diaz. Diaz from the left side. Juice at the 8 line. Rebote left side by Diaz. Nicely played and scoring. Point 4. Diaz serving with 2 points in this matchup to the black shirt at post 5, El Barba. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Legend. Good catch by Diaz. Legend from the 9 line. Into the pad. Point 4. Possible game point. Green shirt up. Post 4. Diaz. Trying to stop him. Jedin. Ball tipped off the serve. Point in game. Green shirt up. Post 4. Diaz. 4 wins it. 3 places. 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Good serve by Lamonte. Here's Juice. Ball tipped. Point in a 3rd place finish for post 2, Juice. Unofficial order finish 4-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Diaz. Taking second, post 3, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Juice. 4-3-2 is the official order finish for Game 3. There are your prices. $2 quinella 3-4. That's 3-4 or 4-3. $25.80. Trifecta is a first, second, and third place finish. That's 4-3-2. $143.40. There's a consolation in the win pool. No one had 4 to win. Poor Diaz. No one had 4 to win, so 3 to win, returning $4.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 4, post 8, scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. Game 4, post 8, scratch Wello, replace Wello with a Bueno. Post time for Game 4 now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play Jai-Alai. And I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, head on over to MagicCityCasino.com. At the top of the page, there's a highlight tab. The first button under that tab says Magic City Hustle. Click on that hyperlink. It'll take you directly to the main website for the film, or you just type MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same screen where you can make a purchase of that full-length doc. It's going to be over 2 hours, I believe. You purchase it there for $5. We're now just 4 minutes away from the start of game number 4. One scratch to announce here in this fourth game. Post 8, you're going to scratch Vuelo, replace him with Bueno. Game 4, post 8, you're going to scratch Vuelo and replace him with Bueno. Game 4 here also marks the start of that Pick 3. Pick the winners of games 4 through 6. For your chance at a nice little bonus pad, all part of that Pick 3. Got to get those wagers in before the start of this fourth game, which is now just 3 minutes away. And folks, while we have a couple minutes, it'd be a good time to remind you that we do have a little fantasy game to play along with. For this Magic City highlight you are watching here, go to fantasyhighlight.com. If you would like to play, it's completely free to sign up. You create an account. How it works, we're back to the original format, so you choose 4 players for your lineup each week. You get 3 singles players, 1 doubles team. You have a $21 budget, and each player and or team is assigned a specific monetary value that takes into account games played, statistical averages, a whole bunch of other factors. You build the best lineup you can with that $21, and then you watch the action here at Magic City all week long. You get 5 points per win. Your player earns 3 points per place, 2 points per show, and 1 point per quad finish. And then we total those up throughout the week. The person that is atop the leaderboard at the end of the week will not only get Magic City gear, which for this month, the month of August, is a Magic City Highlight t-shirt, but we also have cash prizes. It's completely free. We have cash prizes for the game. $100 going out to the winner this week, as Magic City management announced last week. When we hit 150, we'll up that prize to $150. And then still, as we said, at the 200 mark, we'll have $200 going to the winner each week. So again, if you would like to play, completely free to sign up, fantasyhighlight.com is that website.
And we're less than 2 minutes away from the beginning of Game 4. There is a scratch. Game 4, post 8. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno. Game 4, post 8. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with Bueno.
Gotta say, Bueno looked pretty good in that game, too, there, Stu.
Yeah, you called that he was due. You absolutely called that he was due.
Obviously due there, and playing, look at the crew there in Game 2, a little bit different than you get in those later games, but Bueno, you got to handle the business there, and played pretty much a perfect game. Didn't drop any balls there. Looked pretty solid, and just
competition
building.
Picking up here in Game 4.
Yep.
Juice out of the 1, Legend out of the 2, but we bring in Anderluck and Ben.
Couple.
Jedden's had a chance to warm up. Tennessee's had a chance to warm up. El Barba's had a chance to warm up. And Bueno has certainly had a chance to warm up. So
yeah, this game 4 is growing on me.
Overall, a bit more competitive lineup than we've seen in our first 3 games. Less than a minute to go till the beginning of Game 4. Final reminder, the scratch. Game 4, post 8. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. Game 4, post 8. Scratch Wello, replace Wello with Bueno. This is Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 also begins today's Pick 3. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Juice. Our first matchup has Juice serving to the blue of Post 2, Legend. Juice serves. We begin Game 4 with an overserve. Point 2. 2-0 serve to the white shirt of Post 3. Entering the court, Anderluck. Good catch by Anderluck. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Legend. Legend goes wall to wall from the left side. Forehand Rebote just makes it to the front wall. Legend's there. Scoop by Anderluck. Outside placement by Anderluck. Beautifully thrown to score. Point 3. Green shirt of Post 4 receiving. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Ben. Good serve by Anderluck. Here's Ben from behind the 12 line. Anderluck makes the catch on the forehand. Throws at Karam that cuts out and scores beautifully. Such good reflexes by Frank. Very good to see there, Frank. Point 3. Here's the black shirt of Post 5. Receiving, Jedden. Strong backhand by Jedden. Rebote forehand to the outside. Jedden for the Rebote. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Good catch by Anderluck. He goes deep. Beautiful Rebote turn from the left side of Jedden. Anderluck makes the forehand Rebote save. Jedden with a tip ball at the 8 line. Well played by Anderluck and Jedden. Point 3. Three on the board with 3 points. Here's Post 6, Tennessee. Catch by Anderluck at the 9 line. Hard throw from the forehand. Tennessee on the Rebote. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 3. Anderluck's now up on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of Post 7, El Barba. A hard throw by Anderluck. Rebote by El Barba. Anderluck reaching over El Barba. Good play by El Barba. Beautiful Rebote by El Barba. Here's Anderluck. Point 3. Three is on the board with 5 straight points. Here's Post 8. Substituting for Vuelo is Bueno. Bueno from the 10 line. He goes deep. Strong forehand, Robote, caught in the air by Bueno. Robote left side. 2-all, stays in, scores, point 3. That completes the first round of play. All points are now double. Anderluck has 3 points, therefore a possible game point. Trying to stop him, Juice. Long carom. Lands in and scores. Beautifully thrown by Juice, point 1. That was a nice 6 straight point effort by Anderluck. Play continues, 1 on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to Legend. The floater. Juice stopped it on the bounce. Throws it hard to the inside. Robote left side by Legend. He gets it up to the front wall. Here's Juice. Soft touch. And it scores at the sidewall. Point 1. Juice is on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4. Ben. Low and hard by Juice. Catch by Ben. What a bounce by Ben. Will score, point 4. Ben has 2 points. He serves the returning 5 post. In the black shirt, we have Jedin. Point 5. Jedin has 2 points in this matchup. He serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, Tennessee. Robote forehand is up, makes connection with the front wall, and scores, point 6. Here's post 7, El Barba. Forehand Robote by El Barba. Robote left side. Gonna be a 2-all that scores. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. Bueno receives. Robote gets up to the front wall nicely by Tennessee. Bueno for the carambola. That scores point 8. Bueno has 2 points, returning with possible game point. Post 3, Anderluck. Anderluck on a powerful backhand. Robote dead center of the middle of the court. Anderluck takes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Scores for the win. Point end game. White shirt of post 3. Anderluck. Anderluck wins it. This is a playoff for second and third place. 1 serves to 6. Good catch by Tennessee. Nice backhand. Rebote left side. Tennessee midcourt from the forehand. Picada, the big bounce. Juice. Juice goes for a difficult rebote. It's in the overhead screen. Point and place to post 6. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 3-6-1. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 4 official is posted. Coming in first, post 3, Anderluck. Near perfect game in the first round. Taking second, post 6, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 1, Juice. 3-6-1 is the official order finish for Game 4. Quinella, 3-6. That's 3-6 or 6-3, $25.20. The trifecta is 3-6-1, $413 even. No one had 3 or 6 to win. So we go down to Juice. 1 to win, returning $2.10. Once again, hold all win tickets. There is a consolation. No one had 3 or 6 to win. So 1 to win, returning $2.10. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our one and only doubles game in this performance. A spectacular 7 doubles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 5, post 1 in the backcourt. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. Game 5, post 1. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. Post time 4. Game 5 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And before we get into any of that doubles talk here, Stu, how about that performance by Anderluck there in Game 4, taking 2 out of 3 Game 4s to begin the week? It just looks like, I mean, JR said it, leaned over to you, through the glass, I said it to you, just looked like a completely different player this week, and just throwing it a million miles an hour, and just a great performance. If it wasn't for that perfect carom by Juice, he pretty much runs it out perfect.
Yeah, no question about it. Whatever was going on with him between those ears got fixed. And that's what you like to see. Obviously, highlight, like anything else, extremely mental game. Whether you're playing for the statistics or the money or sense of pride, whatever it is, that motivates individual player, and that can even change on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
But when someone really doesn't want to be here for whatever reason, it shows. It absolutely shows. So yeah, Heg wasn't in it 2 weeks ago. Finally now back into it. He's looked great. He looked good yesterday, and today looks great.
Yeah, looks great again. 3 wins, 2 places, and 1 show on the week for Anderluck. And if you took him in fantasy, it's been discounted a little bit just because of the struggles of late, but 23 points for him already. He's got a lot more games to go today. And to get you set up to that 5th game, we are now just 5 minutes away. In case we have any new fans who may have missed this explanation video at the top of the program, here it is again to explain, in simpler terms, how the sport of highlight here is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now just under 4 minutes away from that fifth game, as Stu said. First and only doubles game of this performance. We got one doubles game in each of the performances this week that's not part of any doubles tournament here at Magic City. We're through one of those tournaments already. Douglas and Lamonti were the champions in that one. These are just some, don't want to say exhibition, just, we got all the guys that are available to play here. We matched them up for these doubles games. These are not going to be partners for our next tournament, but we wanted to get at least some taste of doubles action because it's been a while, and we obviously had that doubles duel, which was a fantastic event. Still up on YouTube if you want to check it out. Some of the best doubles action we've seen here at Magic City. Definitely the best we've seen. But we're getting you back here with Game 5 and all of our performances. So you see some familiar teams, Lamonti and Douglas, as we said, the reigning champs from that first tournament. Got Bueno and Tennessee, which they were in second place and contesting for first for a while there, but ended up slipping out of the top two. A very strong team playing again. Fred and Ikeda didn't get many looks at them in that first doubles tournament because Fred was injured for a while. You got the team of Diaz and Carballo. I think that's a team from last season. Obviously, Diaz, a pretty solid front quarter, and we know what Carballo's capable of doing. Then Legend and Kubala, one of the teams that we actually didn't talk about yesterday and won one of the games. So a lot of really good doubles teams out there today, and should set you up some pretty good action here in this fifth game.
2 minutes to go to begin Game 5. This is a reminder that there is a scratch. Game 5, Post 1. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. Game 5, Post 1. Scratch the backcourt Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. Post time 4. Game 5 is now less than 2 minutes away.
So we said there, Legend and Kubala won the first doubles game of the week, and Mat won yesterday. And then in that Mat 2 afternoon performance, it was the team of Bueno and Tennessee that took the win. So those are the two teams that got in the win column in these doubles games. And especially in that fantasy game, Lamonti and Douglas, the reigning champs, a very popular pick. Bueno and Tennessee were popular as well. Those two teams that people are very familiar with. They know what they're capable of, and people sticking with the familiarity there. And that team of Jedden and Ben, too. So much talent, obviously, combined with those guys, but one of the only teams out here haven't really played much together. So, that's been a big factor in these doubles games. Communication, always a key. So, it's just good to have doubles back in general and to be out here playing.
Definitely.
So, in any capacity, we'll see how these games shake out and these teams communicate better and obviously get better as they get more reps with one another.
Less than a minute to go to begin Game 5. Game 5 now less than 1 minute away. Final reminder, the scratch Game 5, Post 1. Scratch Vuelo, replace Vuelo with El Barba. We're ready to begin Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1. Anderluck and El Barba receiving in the blue of Post 2. Fred and Ikeda. Anderluck serves. We begin Game 5 doubles. Fred takes the serve and throws the reverse right into the pad. Boy, you hate to see that. We like you to at least be able to hit the front wall. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in our fifth game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of Post 3. We have Juice and Ron. Juice takes the serve. Hard throw. Point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receiving. Here's Bueno and Tennessee. Low runner to the inside. Ron picks it up on the backhand. Ron from the 10 line. Over the top. Tennessee with the catch at the 12 line. Ron reaches up. Powerful forehand. Point 3. Black shirt, post 5, Diaz and Carballo. Carballo from the backhand. Ron on the forehand. Missed rebote by Carballo. Point 3. Yellow shirts at post 6 receive. The team of Lamonte and Douglas. Big backhand by Douglas. That ball thrown off the court by Juice. Point 6. And our next doubles matchup. Lamonte serves to the pink shirts of post 7. Team of Legend and Kubala. Douglas from the 13 line. Kubala comes over the top. Picada stopped on the forehand of Douglas at the back wall. Picada by Douglas. Caught on the left side of Kubala. Nice try. Point 7. We're bringing to the court the purple shirts of post 8. To complete the first round of play, we have Jedden and Ben. Ben with a good catch on the left side. Hard backhand caught in the air by Legend. Scoop by Ben. Big backhand taken in the air almost by Kubala. That ball tipped. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return. Post 2, the blue shirts. Fred Nikela. Catch by Jedden. Swing and a miss on the rebote. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Back rain receive, post 1, Anderluck and El Barba. Powerful backhand by Anderluck. Rebote to the outside. Stopped by Anderluck. Placement by Anderluck will score. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4. Bueno and Tennessee. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. He dropped it. Point 4. Post 5 receives the black shirts, Diaz and Carballo. Bueno cuts it off in the air. Nice backhand. Catch by Carballo at the 12 line. Good pickup by Tennessee with a hop. He makes the catch. Tennessee again from the 12 line. Diaz in the front court. Back to the inside he goes. Carballo took his eye off the ball, missed it. Point 4. And then almost hits another player. Awesome. Great. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Receiving post 3, Juice and Ron Ron. Scoop, missed. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts at post 3. Juice and Ron Ron trying to stop them. Lamonte and Douglas. Douglas on a powerful, powerful rebote. Juice got it up there to that front wall. Lamonte makes the catch. Nice backhand. Rebote left side, missed. Point end game. White shirts at post 3. Juice and Ron Ron. 3 wins at 4 places. 8 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Into the pad. Point 8. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 8. Ben and Jed. Unofficial order of finish 3-4-8. Results are official. Coming in first, post 3, Juice and Ron Ron. Taking second, post 4, Bueno and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 8, Jedin and Ben. 3-4-8, the official order finish for Game 5. There are your results. $2 Quinella 3-4, 3-4 or 4-3, $38.20. Nice trifecta here, 3-4-8, with one of the lower numbers on top, $911.60. Up next, Game 6, Spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will close out today's Pick 3 post time for Game 6. Just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Macier goes back for the rebote, diving, and that's a 2-ball, and lands just in. That will score.
Goes in from the 4 line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Stopped on the forehand of Jed. What a beautiful rebote. Jed on the run, 2 bounces, scores. to the inside. Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save.
Wow.
Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Robote thrown beautifully. Antelope gets out of the way. Robote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run.
Man, oh, man.
And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic Robote thrown by Carballo. Diving save, it's up, it's in, it's scored.
Wow.
That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable Robote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm carom, split placement. Kubala up at the 5-line. Willow, that's in play. That is absolutely in play. And gotta love those top 10s. Some tremendous effort as reflected last year in some terrific Robotes. That last one, obviously an unconventional Robote is thrown by Vuelo. And a question forwarded us by the Jai-Alai Channel regarding, I guess a question came up in the live chat regarding fines. Yes. Fortunately or unfortunately, fines are all part of the process in Jai-Alai. And we have posted rules, and we have spoken rules, we have unspoken rules, and general rules for decorum. For the most part, the players know exactly what's expected of them. And we don't address specific fines, but if you're familiar with the history of Jai-Alai, we know that there's some people out there who currently play it, who played it by history. If you step out of line, you tend to get a fine. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
It's pretty good, Dr. Seuss, yeah.
But it...
Dr. Stu.
But that's absolutely the case. If you step out of line, you tend to get a fine. We've been quite easy where that's concerned this year. I mean, especially compared to last year, because there is no audience. So if someone cusses on the court or something like that, with no audience here, they'll probably get away with that. If it gets excessive, that's probably worthy of a fine. Someone slapping at a ball or something like that, I don't know. Moving on to Game 6, a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Carballo. There's the serve. Game 6 begins. Carballo from the left side at the 9 line. Here's Kubala. Kubala throws picada. Carballo cuts it off in the air nicely. Tejada, the soft play. Not soft enough. Not in enough. Kubala threw that way off the court. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Carballo serving to Bueno. Beautiful backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Carballo played nicely. Carballo sets up at the 10 line. There's the rebote. Bueno up at the 6 line. Throws the carom. Carballo read it. Stops it. Returns it. Carambola, the 3-wall play. Front wall, side wall. Actually, 2-wall play. Front wall, side wall, floor, and back out. Point 2. Carballo's on the board with 2 points. This matchup has Carballo serving to Jedden, wearing the green of post 4. Overserve. Point 4. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That passed the 7. This matchup has Jedden serving to the black shirt of post 5, Ikeda. Rebote left side by Jedden. Nicely thrown. Ikeda throws it right back to him. Ikeda from the forehand. Fake the carom, put it back inside. Jedden makes a good effort to try to make that rebote. Point 5. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt, Ron. Ikeda moves up to the 4 line to throw the rebote from the forehand. He passes Ron. Ron makes the forehand rebote save. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard. Ron's there. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda on the forehand. Ron with the one-handed scoop. Hard throw by Ron to the feet of Ikeda. It goes off the tip of his cesta. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive the pink shirt at post 7, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas, caught in the air by Ron. Ron goes deep. Douglas is there. Into the Chula it goes. Comes out for rebote. Just real difficult to throw that at the sidewall. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8 is Anderluck. Powerful backhand throw by Anderluck. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Rebote by Douglas. Big bounce cut off by Anderluck. Carom's going to score. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, post 1, Kubala. Forehand rebote thrown low by Anderluck. Kubala's there. Forehand rebote, up, and away. He missed the front wall. Point 1. White shirt at post 3. Bueno receives. Bueno from the left side. Got a running start on that. Throws it back to the Teng line. Here's Kubala. Bueno on the backhand. He goes deep. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Ball tipped by Bueno on the left side. Point 1. Wong with 4 points. Here's post 2, Carballo. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Point 2. Possible game point for post 2, Carballo. Trying to stop him, post 5. Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw. Scoop. Jai-Alai.
Oh, wow.
Point and game. Blue shirt at post 2, Carballo. 2 wins it, 1 places. 6, 7, 8, 4, and 5. Playoff 4. Third place. 6 first serves to 7. Rebote by Ron. It's a 2-all that caught the pad. Point 7. Douglas has 3 points. He serves post 8. Anderluck. Catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Ikeda, big bounce, goes up. Cut off by Anderluck. Outside placement, not outside enough. Douglas has it. Cortada picked off, and a great catch by Anderluck. Scoop by Douglas. Douglas lifts the ball out to the rebote. Forehand rebote to the overhead screen. Possible show point for post 7. Douglas trying to stop him. Jedin. Catch by Douglas. Reverse 2-all. Third place finish for Douglas. 2-1-7. Unofficial order of finish. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Carballo. Taking second, post 1, Kubala. Coming in third, post 7, Douglas.
Yes, so last week it was Douglas that had this Game 6 in the bag, but this week it's Carballo. He's 3 for 3 in Game 6. Won both of them yesterday, takes the first one here today. Out of advantageous post positions nonetheless, but still got to get the win, and he did just that. And it looks like that win's going to pay, too.
$2 pick 3, 332, 3 of 3 numbers returning $200.80. Quinella, first and second in any order, 1-2, 2-1, $29.60. Trifecta, 2-1-7, $191.20. 2 to win. $2 on 2 to win, returning $22.80. Consolation in the place pool. No one had 2 or 1 to place. So 7 to place, returning $2.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 7. More importantly, that closes out the high five. We'll have your will pays up here in just a moment to see if any of those numbers are alive for the third straight performance. Game 7 is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 7. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And that was Carballo winning his third game of this week. Total on the season, that was number 39 for him. He surpassed Ben now. He is in a solo, solo 6th place there for Carballo, making his way up those standings. Finished in 3rd place last year. See if he can overtake Bueno. We got a long season to go still here with many more games to play. And we're 5 minutes away from game number 7 now. Closes out that high five. Those will pays just flashed across the screen. They'll come up again here momentarily, but 3 numbers still alive. 2, 5, 6. 2, post 2, that's going to be Douglas. Post 5, Ron, and post 6, Ikeda. Any of those 3 guys win, there's going to be one lucky person taking home $2,000. And that's that minimum jackpot for the high five. It's reset at $2,000 at every performance there, so if someone were to hit it here, we come back for the afternoon. Going to be another $2,000 on the line if you get all 5 of 5 numbers correct. And the catch there, you got to be the only person with that ticket.
And we have 5 minutes to go in the 2, 5, 6. Those are the post positions. So 2, Douglas. 5, Ron, 6, Ikeda. Interesting.
The fans are always, it's always the same
those are the
cast of
favorites.
crew. Yeah.
Those are the favorites.
Always the favorites.
And there's not multiples on the... the fact that there's not multiples on Douglas shows
one person?
It shows some really good handicapping in the early games here.
Yeah.
The same thing for Ron. You would expect that there would be multiples on Douglas and multiples on Ron. And for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, in the high five, you have to be the only ticket that has all 5 correct numbers. So if 2 people have it, 2 or more people, you split half of what's wagered into the pool. There was 1,300 roughly that was wagered into it today. So 3 numbers are alive, and Ikeda, obviously, he hasn't been putting up a lot of numbers, but he has been, by history, he's done well.
Yeah. No, Ikeda this week, he's all over the board. He's got 1 win, 2 places, 1 show, 1 quad. So a guy that we know he's very capable of rattling off a victory here, but he's got a tough crew to go against in this 7th game and also playing out of post 6. We'll see how Ikeda does. But he got Douglas out of post 2. And $2,000 on Douglas to win out of post 2. That's a pretty good bet given the numbers there. You got Ron out of post 5 as well. So we'll see if someone hits that high five. That'll be coming up here in just about 3 minutes. And there's been a couple changes to those championship singles standings here today with Anderluck with a couple wins. Got Carballo grabbing a win. Tennessee with a few. So we'll give you an update of the top 10 with 2 minutes to go here till that 7th game. So in 10th place, you got Anderluck, who's been playing incredibly well this week. We talked about it's just night and day from the performance he put up last week. 3 wins for him, 28 on the season. He holds on to that 10th place position. In 9th, you got El Barba, 33 wins for him. Struggled at the end of last week, but turned it on. Well, I can flip the script a little bit here in week 15 to start it off. Look at El Barba's stat line here. 2 wins for him, 1 place in 2 shows. Those 2 wins both coming yesterday, so a nice day for him to start off the week. Going up the line here, you got Kubala, finished in 2nd place last year in those standings, so a guy with all the potential in the world could get those victories in a hurry. In 7th, you got Ben, 38 wins. 6th place, Carballo, as we said there, just breaks the tie with the win in Game 6, 39 wins for him. 5th place, you have Ikeda at 41, closing in on Tennessee, who's in 4th place, 42 wins. In 3rd place, you have Bueno there, around that last and final bonus money slot there in 3rd place. 46 wins for him, 59 for Ron. He's in 2nd place, and then 69 for Douglas. 10-game advantage over 1st place again. And it was just in a blur. Overtook it, as we've talked about here countless times. Week 13 was the first week back for Douglas. Won 14 games in Week 13. Followed that up with an 18-win performance last week in Week 14. So, quick math, 32 wins for him the last 2 weeks. Almost half of his total on the season in just these last 2 weeks. And he's been tough to stop, Stu. So, see if anyone could do it here in this 7th game.
Have just 1 minute to go before we begin Game 7. Once again, Game 7 closes out today's High Five. No scratches in Game 7. And the High Five very much in play here in our 7th game. If Douglas, Ron, or Ikeda win this game, the High Five will go for a 3rd performance in a row. Good luck, everyone. We're ready to begin game number 7, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Game 7 also concludes the High Five for this first matinee performance on Friday. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno, receiving in the blue at post 2, Douglas. Bueno serves. We begin Game 7. Robote left side by Bueno. Douglas with a hop makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Bueno's there. Bueno goes deep. Douglas for the Robote. Robote left side for Douglas. Carom by Bueno. About 2 feet out. Point 2. Douglas first up on the board in our 7th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Carballo. Douglas makes the catch in the air. Hard throw to the inside. One-handed scoop by Carballo. Catch by Douglas. Douglas back to the inside. Carballo for the Robote. To the overhead screen. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4. This matchup has Douglas serving to Kubala. Excellent serve by Douglas, crossing the wall right in front of the 13 line. That's going to score. Point 2. Douglas with 3 straight points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Ron. Nice backhand by Ron. Douglas moves out to make the Robote. Throws it hard enough to score. Wow, point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's post 6, Ikeda. Ikeda opens up on the left side to the inside. Douglas is there. Hard throw by Douglas into the Chula. Enough comes out to throw the rebote. Catch by Douglas. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Nicely thrown. Douglas is there. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Douglas passes on the scoop. Throws the rebote. Ikeda makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. What a catch by Douglas. That is just picture perfect on the left side. Douglas again. Difficult catch. Brings it in to control it. Forehand rebote thrown hard by Ikeda. Caught in the air by Douglas. Douglas lifts this backhand out to the rebote. Ikeda makes the play. Catch by Douglas. Douglas passes from the forehand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Douglas on the left side. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Costado to the inside. Rebote left side save to the overhead screen. Point 2. Foul. That's a foul. I don't know. We don't have those really. Point 2. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt receiving. Jedin. Big backhand by Jedin. Rebote by Douglas to the outside. Jedin makes a good, almost had a good catch on the forehand. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point here for post 2. Douglas trying to stop him. Post 8. Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Good catch by Douglas. Douglas goes deep. Rebote comes as a line drive. Ben makes the save. Going to take a big bounce. Douglas stops it with a hop. Sends the forehand back to pass. Rebote by Ben. Ben goes for a 2-all and throws it into the pad. That's point and a perfect game to the blue shirt at post 2 with no other points on the board to Douglas. 2 wins it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will play off for second and third place. There's the rebote by Bueno. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw by Carballo. Will score. Second time it touches the floor. Point 3. Here's the green shirt at post 4. Kubala. Big backhand by Kubala. Carballo sets up. Strong forehand rebote. Carballo, beautiful forehand rebote, caught in the air by Kubala. Carballo makes the forehand rebote save, just gets it up to the front wall. Kubala makes it on the left side. To the corner it goes, comes low. Carballo dug it out, stepped in front of Kubala. Kubala still got it. Rebote left side with a soft touch. Not soft enough. Kubala's got it on the forehand. Cortada. Fine catch by Carballo. Nice backhand by Carballo. Cortada scores point 3. Possible place point for post 3. Carballo trying to stop him. Ron. Nice backhand by Ron. Rebote comes low. Carballo makes a nice forehand rebote save. No low rebote. Carballo digs another one out. Karam by Ron. Got him. Point 5. Ron with 2 points, serving to post 6. This matchup has Ron serving to Ikeda. Robote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda hard to the inside. Ron, Robote. He makes the save from the 10 line. Here's Ikeda midcourt, winding up. Throws a carom. Ron reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Carambola hits Ikeda and scores. 0.5. Possible place point for post 5. Ron. Trying to stop him, Jedin. Strong backhand throw by Jedin. That's a beautiful backhand. Nice forehand Robote by Ron. Great Robote save by Jedin at the side wall. Jedin with the catch. Nice backhand. Robote's up. Robote, one-handed, left side. Jedin's got it at the 5 line, winds up. Throws a 2-all that's off the court. Point and place to post 5, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-5-3. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2, Douglas. Taking second, post 5, Ron. Coming in third, post 3, Carballo. The 2-5-3 is the official result for game number 7. And look at that.
2,000.
Scott's sitting behind us, isn't he?
I haven't turned back.
I'm not going to. Maybe he's there, maybe he's not. If he is, he's on his way to the money room.
We're going to have to get the numbers that streak when you were out there for a couple weeks. I don't know if it was 9 or 10 performances in a row it was hit, but I know it was hit more than that for 5 out of 5 because there was one time there was multiple there. We'll get that number coming up for you because we've got a new streak started in that high 5.
So we're 3 for 3. The high 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Doesn't seem complicated, right, by those numbers, but still complicated. 5 of 5 numbers.
Only one person.
Returning $2,000. Congratulations to the successful handicapper who picked 43322 in today's high 5. The Quinella 2-5, first and second anywhere 2552, $13.20. And the trifecta 253, everyone cashing a ticket there, $59. 2 games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. Then we do it all again at 4 o'clock p.m., of course. Game 8 up next. Spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 closes out today's mighty Ocho. Post time for game number 8 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want. And I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day, and so I'm going to push to be the best again. But we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor? Incontinent highlight instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Jai-Alai enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And that was Douglas there taking the win in Game 7. First win of the day here. Potentially many more to come. Fourth win of the week. And number 70 for him on the season. First person to surpass 70 win mark. Well, reach the 70 win mark. Ron 59. And we said they're Bueno holding on to the last bonus money slot there at 49 wins. So Douglas opened up a bit of breathing room in first place.
Yeah, we are just 5 minutes away from Game 8. Looking ahead to Game 8, Douglas in the two posts looks good. Ron certainly knows that he didn't win that last game, so Ron will be coming out firing on all cylinders. Andrew Luck makes a reappearance here, and Andrew Luck, big chip on his shoulder where Douglas is concerned. Does not like to lose to the roommate Douglas, so...
And he actually won that Game 8. One of the performances yesterday. So he's been struggling in these late games, in Games 8 and 9, and got one yesterday. So that really shows you how back on track he is.
Carballo's all over the place, literally. So, but, Carballo, if he focuses, he can, potentially...
Yeah, it's all focus, all between the ears with him, because we know... We've seen it. I mean, you guys have seen it too.
There's no question about it.
His play is electrifying. It's terrific.
It's true for the most part, all of these players. I mean, consistently, this is something that's oft repeated, but it's a statement of fact that in Jai-Alai, you see a certain skill, but what you really see is consistency. It's consistency. Same player throwing the same balls day in and day out. Arguably, one of the things that in later years people have kind of taken issue with, that it could be kind of boring at times, which, of course, I don't think so, and fans of Jai-Alai don't think so, that the version of Jai-Alai that we're playing here at Magic City is comparatively a little bit more exciting because, especially in those early games, you don't know who's going to win. And the effort of guys diving and sliding and everything they can possibly do to try to make points.
Who's that one play? Juice dived four times in a row.
Exactly.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And I think we drew attention to the fall down rebote because it was a fall down rebote. A guy throws himself on the floor. My mentor and former boss, Stan Licciardi, over at Miami Jai-Alai, not a big fan of fall down rebote for about 30 years, tried to get us to come up with something else. And really didn't care what we would call it. He said, make up a word. He said, make up a sound. Anything besides fall down rebote.
He didn't like the fall down?
No.
Was it just
did not think the fall down rebote was good in any way. So we never did, though. We just continued to call it a fall down. We just continued to call it a fall down rebote. Again, Jai-Alai, not rocket science. It's really not.
You see
why do you call it a fall down rebote? Because you got to fall down when you throw it. That's it.
And speaking of that, we're talking about the chin strap with Douglas, who forwarded that from the chat. That was, I think he started implementing that yesterday.
Well, look, I told him, I don't care if you tape it onto your head. I don't care what you do. You just can't have. I mean, every day you're losing your helmet when you fall down. That just can't happen. So if you have, spiritual issues with a chin strap, then just get some white tape and strap it to your head. I don't care what.
Something.
Yeah, exactly. So he seems to be wearing it over his mouth like Bolivar used to, which is, I don't think it's so much an homage to Bolivar. I believe it makes his chin itch, is what he said. So I obviously could care less if your chin itches or not, if your helmet's
facial hair
off.
problems too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so shave. What do you want from me? Your helmet can't come flying.
You got to win. You got people betting on it. Just shave.
Exactly. So he's I think he bites it.
Actually,
so if he senses the helmet coming off, he bites on his chin straps, bro.
Whatever you got to do to keep it on.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 8. 2 games left in today's performance, Games 8 and 9.
We got numbers on the high five. This new streak, Stu, actually dates back to last week. This streak is 6 of the last 6 performances. The highest, we had 11 in a row, 5 out of 5. That was in July. 10 of those 11 were single ticket winners. Only one of those was a multiple. So we're approaching, we're in the midst of a new streak, and we'll see how long it lasts. You can get those bets in for the high five now. I mean, you got the afternoon at 4 p.m., but start getting those bets in now. We got game 8.
We're ready to begin our 8th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 closes out the mighty Ocho. Ron serves. Douglas receives. Forehand rebote by Ron. Touched the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 2. Douglas first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Kubala. Point 2. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's number 7, Ben. Douglas from the left side. Hard throw. Tip by Ben. Point 2. On the court, ready to receive. Black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Douglas serving to Anderluck. Scoop by Douglas. Catch by Anderluck at the 9 line. Picada picked off on a good catch by Douglas. Reverse 2-all. A cheesy little shot, but it did score. Point 2. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ikeda receives. Ikeda from the 11 line. Catch by Douglas. Point 2. Douglas has made 5 straight points. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of post 7, Bueno. That's a nice backhand throw off the serve by Bueno. Douglas for the 2-all. Bueno passes from the forehand. Douglas for the rebote. Beautifully played to the inside and tipped by Bueno off the scoop attempt. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point here for the blue shirt of post 2, Douglas. On the court, trying to stop him. Purple of post 8, Carballo. Hard thrown rebotes, tipped away by Carballo. Point and a second perfect game for the blue shirt of post 2, Douglas. So much like last game, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will play off for second and third place. Ron first serves. Nice backhand by Kubala. Ron on the rebote. Scoop by Kubala. Ron. Scoop by Kubala. It's a nice forehand rebote save by Ron. Catch by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Beautifully thrown from the inside and scoring. Point 3. Kubala has 2 points. Receiving post 4, Ben. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Ben makes the catch. Back to the inside he goes. Kubala with a good catch at the 11 line. Nice backhand. Robote left side. Kubala from the forehand. Point 4. Bring to the court the black shirt at post 5. Here's Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Robote to the overhead screen. Point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Serving to post 6. Here's Ikeda. Thousand-mile-an-hour serve is going to score for Anderluck. Point 5. Possible place point for for Anderluck. Beautiful serve by Anderluck. Bueno makes a good catch. Anderluck from the forehand at the 12 line. Picada. Bueno not falling for it. Brings it in at the 12 line. Anderluck makes the catch on the forehand. Ball play to pass. Taken in the air by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Bueno. Point 7. 7 has 2 points. Here's post 8. Carballo. Powerful backhand throw by Carballo. Joao Robote by Bueno's going to score. Point 7. Possible place point for post 7. Bueno. Trying to stop him. Ron. Over serve. Point 1. One serves to post 3. Kubala. Robote to the left side. Possible place point for post 1. Ron. Trying to stop him. Post 3. Carballo. Strong forehand Robote. Caught in the air by Ben. Karen by Ben. Beautifully thrown. Caught by... That was a great effort by Ron. Hopefully he didn't get hurt. Point 4. Another possible place point. This time for post 4. Ben. Trying to stop him. Post 6. Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand, hard to the inside. Ben makes the catch. Hard throw by Ben. Scoop attempt tipped away. Point and place to post 4. 5 serves to 7. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Beautiful serve again by Anderluck. Good catch by Bueno. Nice backhand. Swing and a miss. Midcourt on the rebote. Point and show. Post 7. Bueno. Unofficial order finish. 2-4-7. It's official. Coming in first, post 2. Douglas taking second, post 4. Ben coming in third, post 7. Bueno, 2-4-7. Official order of finish for game number 8. And here are your prices. Well, the carryover in the Mighty Ocho, $1,614.80. $2 Quinella, 2-4. That's 2-4-4-2, $29.20. Trifecta, 2-4-7, $346.20. Ocho numbers, 334, 332, 22. 6 of 8 numbers, returning $3.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game, a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Next game is our only 9-point game. It's also our only Superfecta wagering opportunity in this performance. A spectacular 9 Superfecta match, played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 9, 7 minutes away, and for those of you interested in the difference between a 9-point Superfecta game and a 7-point non-Superfecta game, we have a video that's been produced at an extremely high cost and much effort to explain the difference. Take it away.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And now everyone caught up to speed on how this Superfecta game is going to go here. We're playing it up to 9 points instead of 7. And we also have that Superfecta wager available. Correctly pick 1st through 4th finishers of this last and final game in the exact order. And you can hit that Superfecta wager. You got a 10-cent option to bet that. And you have 4 more minutes to get those wagers in until that 9th and final game of this matinee. And as Stu said, we'll be back here with 9 more games at 4 p.m. as well. So a lot more highlight here to go still today.
4 minutes to go to begin Game 9. Game 9 is Superfecta in Game 9. Superfecta, much like a trifecta wager, just returns cash on 1st through 4th as opposed to just 1st through 3rd place.
And Stu, we were talking about that high five, said it was hit 6 times in a row, the last 6 performances. Only one of those times was there a multiple winner. So dating back to last Saturday evening's performance, it was hit for over 5,000 in that evening performance. Sorry, the first matinee hit again, 5 of 5 in the evening, but there were multiple winners, so that's the one that wasn't giving away $2,000. And then Sunday matinee, $2,000. First 2 performances yesterday, well, only 2 yesterday, $2,000, and then this first one here today, $2,000 more. So 6 of 6, well, 6 for the last 6, getting 5 out of 5 winners. And 5 of those times, one lucky winner has taken home $2,000. And that's part of the high five. We'll be going again, refunded at $2,000.
One of the things that I love about our live chat that we occasionally view, but we don't, interact with directly unless questions are forwarded to us through the Highlight Channel, is how when the trolls come in, especially with pathetically easy to read last names, particularly creative there, genius, is how our standard fans on a daily basis just come in and gobble them up. That's the best thing, because if not, I would be inclined to point out, the idiocy. But fortunately, I don't have to.
Oh, it's crazy because a lot of these fans started with us day one in May, and no clue about the program, no clue about you or I, and in these short couple months, they've really developed a love for the program, which is it's cool to see. I mean, we appreciate all the support, and I think that people are starting to really get what we're trying to build here, and patience is a part of it as well. I mean, you're not going to get. Back in the day, Stu, when you were working at Miami Highlight in those days, I mean, you're not going to get that quality yet, but, we're building this program. You see those later games we have.
Never seen players with less than 3 to 5
right,
years.
Exactly.
Never seen players with less than 3 to 5 years of amateur experience.
Yeah, amateur. Playing on this stage.
And formal training.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's a wonderful mix. The effort on the court is absolutely tremendous. Players who are developing at their own rates and giving folks access to a program that's developed since day one, including a documentary to go with it. Yep. All our videos are up online since the first year we were here, so you can watch the progress actually by history and in real time.
Yep.
Be part of something different in Highlight. Different,
organic,
not a word often associated with Highlight. No,
more
same,
traditional,
more the same. The line, one of the best lines, I'm telling you, came out. It was 2 weeks ago. One of those best lines. What do you get when you go with traditional players or whatever it is? The last 30 years. That was a great line that appeared in the chat. They're absolutely right. And as a significant part of that last 30 years, I get it. We're ready to begin our 9th and final game, a spectacular 9 singles match. Played to 9 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Carballo. Anderluck serves. We begin game 9. Here's Carballo from the left side. Clears the overhead screen. Anderluck sets up for Rabote. Tejada Rabote scores. Point 1. He threw it twice after the point. Should that be a $50 fine or just a $25 fine for throwing it twice? Don't know. Point 1. White shirt at post 3 receives. Here's Bueno. Catch by Anderluck on the forehand. Comes over the top hard to the inside. Bueno with a drop ball at the 10 line. Point 1. Here is the green shirt at post 4. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Ikeva. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Will score. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. On the court, ready to receive, and the black shirt at post 5 is Ben. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Good catch by Ben at the 9 line. Long carom. That is beautifully executed by Anderluck. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Ron. Scoop attempt missed by Anderluck, point 6. On the court, ready to receive, in the pink of post 7 is Kubala. Picada from the forehand of Kubala, cut off by Ron. Tejada. Catch by Ron. Ron blasts it and scores it. Point 6. Here's post 8, Douglas. This will complete the first round of play. Robote left side, taking on the forehand of Ron. That's a nice Tejada. That was a good effort by Douglas. He missed. Point 6. Six on the board with 3 points. Receiving post 2, Carballo. Forehand rebote by Carballo, caught by Ron. Ron throws it hard to the inside. That one-handed scoop did not work. Point 6. 6 on the board with 5 points. Here's post 3, Bueno. Forehand rebote by Bueno. Ron makes the catch. Goes deep. Ron winds up. Back to the inside. Keeps it on the side wall. Bueno's there. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Ikeda. Point 4. This matchup, Ikeda will serve to the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Forehand rebote, hook to the pad, point 5. Back and ready to receive, post 1, Anderluck. Robote left side by Ben. Too much. That's off the court. Point one. One has 6 points, but remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt, Kubala. Forehand Robote to the outside by Angela. Kubala makes the catch, throws the carom, lands in and scores. Point 7. Well thrown. Kubala's got 2 points. On the court, ready to receive. Post 8, Douglas. Robote left side by Kubala to the inside. That's nice. Good catch by Douglas. Robote saved by Kubala. Douglas steps in at the 6th line. Hard throw. Going to score. Point 8. In this matchup, Douglas serves to Carballo wearing the blue of post 2. Outside placement of the forehand Robote is going to score. That is a beautiful shot. Point 8. 8 on the board with 4 points. Returning with 5 points, the yellow of post 6, Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Robote left side by Douglas. Hard to the inside. Ron picks it up. Catch by Douglas. He winds up. There's the 2-all. It's out. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, Ron. Trying to stop him. Post 3, Bueno. Great catch by Bueno. Ron from the 9 line. Hard backhand. Good pickup by Ron. Ron from the forehand. Hard throw, 3-wall play. Bueno's in there. Good effort, falls short. Point and game to post 6. 1 shows 8. Comes in third. 4, 5, 7, and 3. Pair off and playoff for quad. 4 first serves to 5. Point 5. 7 serves to 3. Winner of this point meets 5 in the continuing playoff for quad. Bueno from the left side. Kubala comes back out to make the Robote on the run. Missed it. Point 3. 5 serves. That wasn't any funnier yesterday than it is today. Just get off the court. 5 serves 3. This is quad points.
He's running the 40 to get off the court, Mark.
Bueno from the forehand, hard to the inside. Ben, good positioning. Nice backhand. Good control, keeping it to the inside. Bueno makes the save. Here's Ben from the 7 line. Carom by Ben, well thrown. Point and quad, post 5, Ben. Unofficial order of finish, 6-1, 8-5. It's official, coming in first, post 6, Ron. Taking second, post 1, Anderluck coming in third, post 8, Douglas. Taking the quad, post 5, Ben. 6-1, 8-5. The official order of finish for Game 9.
And that win for Ron there, giving him number 60 on the season. So 2 guys have eclipsed the 60 win mark. You got Ron there, and of course Douglas at 71 wins. And rounding out that third and final spot in the bonus money, of course, there's still Bueno. 46 wins. He has a 4-game lead over Tennessee. 5-game lead over Ikeda, their 2 closest competitors to overtake him for that third and final bonus slot. So the price is there for Game 9.
Superfecta Consolation, 6-1-8 all. Once again, 6-1-8 all.
We got the prices there for game number 9 here. Consolation there in the win. No one had 6 or 1 to win. So it goes all the way down to Douglas. Don't throw out those tickets. $4 on him to win. The 10-cent Super, 6-1-8 all. Consolation there in the Super, 6-1-8 all. Meaning no one had 6-1-8-5. So 6-1-8 with all numbers. Return that lovely price that I was too busy explaining what it meant that I didn't see what the number was. Right around 42-27. Ron coming
Ron's
through.
clutch. He pays attention to everything.
Coming through the speaker. I was going to say 42, but that was spot on. Ron coming through the speaker here, giving us the price. He's the best in the business, folks, for a reason. Did we give the try price, Stu? Don't think we gave that. Wait for that to roll up. The $2 try, 6-1-8, 342.80, 50 cent there, 85.70. And that $2 quinella, whatever you like to say, 1-6 or 6-1. Could have had any of those combos there. Regardless, returns $39.60 off of $2 there. And so, folks, that was 9th and final game. But as we said here, we'll be back here. 9 more games for you beginning at 4 p.m. Just under an hour and a half away from now. We'll update those fantasy highlight scores for you. Make sure to check it out, fantasyhighlight.com. And we'll see if anyone can keep that streak going for the high five. Remember, 6 of the last 6, there's been... Well, all 5 numbers have been hit, 6 of the last 6 performances. 5 of those 6 times we've given away the jackpot. So we'll see if anyone else could take home $2,000. Of course, always the minimum in that jackpot for the high five. And hopefully we see you all back here at 4 p.m., Stu.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again in just shy of an hour and a half. That's 4 p.m. when we'll play 9 more action-packed games. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel. And let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On a case-by-case basis, the Jai-Alai Channel may forward those to us for review. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m., just about an hour and a half from now. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.